Currently, we have 234,000 subscribers and decided to go live with you guys. I know some of you are children, some of you guys are young adults, some of you are adults watching our stuff, and we thank you so much for tuning in right now. I said I'm going to go at least live once a day or once every 2 days so that I can connect with you guys. And yeah, so gone live. I hope you guys love the new episode that we put out today. It was all about Michelle changing her look and trying to compete in a competition. And what we wanted to drive to everybody is that no matter your age, you can always try again. You can always try new things. You can always take risks. So you young people that are out there, um, you're not that old. Like I hear a lot of young people saying, "My life is over. I'm 18 and I don't know what I want to do," or "I'm 10 and I just didn't make the basketball team, or I didn't make the track team, or I didn't make the volleyball team, or I failed my test," or that doesn't mean anything. You got a lot of life to live. You can not maybe do that test again, but you can definitely do better on your next test. And so I'm gone live instead of showing the cartoon, showing some of our lives and some of our experiences and our stories. And so I decided to see if I can share that with you guys and share you my day. My day was pretty crazy today. We ended up getting the kids ready for school, and my wife wasn't feeling too good, so she didn't go to the cafe. So you guys know we got a cafe in Barrie, northern Toronto, in Ontario, Canada, and it's called Patty and Pop Cafe, and it's at 121 Wellington Street West in Barrie. And she wasn't feeling good today, so the good thing about a business, when you own your own business, you can close up and open up anytime you want. So that's a good thing. So we decided to, stay home, sleep in, um, help her with the headache that she had, and helped her feel better. And she had to stay home, and she got to see what my day is like with my little one, because I stay home most times in the daytime while she's at the cafe, and that's some of my days. So stayed home with her, and did some cleanup and. Just spent the day together, which is good sometimes. Sometimes you can do that, especially when you run your own business. Like I said, you can open and close anytime you want. And so, I know I just recently learned that a lot of young people that my kids go to school with watch Chilling with the Johnsons. So they see the episode and they're wondering, who's this guy? Well, I'm the dad in Chilling with the Johnsons. I'm the guy the father. I'm the father of James and Genevieve, Josephine and Joshua, and I'm the husband of Michelle. So she writes the show and I do the voices. So that deep voice that you hear in the cartoon, that's my voice. And so, yeah, just sharing my life with you guys. So today I said, like, I stayed home with Michelle and my little one, and we kept the cafe closed today because she wasn't feeling too well. So, like I said, when you run your own business, you can open and close anytime you want, and you can run your own show and do your own thing. So that's a good thing about running your own business. And so, yeah, we ended up staying home and just playing board games. When the kids came home, we ended up having dinner, and then we ended up playing board games. I don't know if you guys have ever played the board game Cash Flow. It's kind of like Monopoly, Monopoly, where you buy the properties and you collect rent and you try and own the whole board. Well, this game is kind of like that, but it kind of boils in real life, where you pick an occupation like a cop, a doctor, a lawyer, whatever, and you try and get out of the rat race. So pretty much that's what everybody does in real life. All the adults, after we finish school and we finish college and university, we work in the rat race. And that's where we go to a job, we make money, we have expenses, we buy a house, and we pretty much live life. We have children. It's almost like the game of life and Monopoly put together. It can get a little bit boring, but it kind of teaches you how to invest your money, how to save, how to get out of the rat race, how to get to retirement as fast as possible, and then how to live the rich life. So the rich life is pretty much where you can buy any business you want, you can buy any car you want, any house you want, you can enjoy life, you can go traveling for a full year and still have money coming in. You could go on a traveling trip and still have money coming in. So the game pretty much teaches you how to learn the rules about money. How it's not always how much you make, but about what you keep and what you invest. And how to invest pretty much in stocks, real estate, and business. So it's a really good game. You guys should check it out. It was created by Robert Kiyosaki. He wrote the book Rich Dad Poor Dad, and the board game is called Cash Flow. I play it all the time, and I'm always looking for people that want to play. I play with my kids now, the older kids. They understand the game a little bit more than they did years ago, so I can play with them now. And they enjoy the game. They enjoy the game. They learn. They love to buy stocks. They love to buy real estate. They love to buy businesses in the game, and they love to get out of the rat race. So I'm trying to teach them at a young age, 10 and 11, that hopefully by the time they're 20 and 30 years old, they don't even need to depend on me and Michelle. They can do it all on their own. They can invest, they can buy real estate, they can buy stocks, they can understand how to make money, because that's one of the qualities that one we didn't get to learn in school. When we were in school, all they taught us was how to get a good education, how to get a job, but not really what to do with the money. They didn't teach us about taxes, which is very important. And in the game, they teaches you about taxes and what to do with your money when you make it. Not always to just buy things that one you don't really need, but also how to conserve your money, how to manage your money, how to budget, how to look for good deals, good real estate, good property, good businesses, how to find good stocks in on the stock market, and how to invest. And then also how to one day have enough businesses in real estate where you don't have to work anymore. So I know sometimes it can be a little bit boring when you're talking about money and you're talking about investing and you're talking about real estate, and but these are things that you really want to learn in your teens. If I learned this stuff when I was in my teens, man, I'd be so farther ahead in life right now. Just because if you learn what to do out of school, you're not wasting time. Pretty much you're just building, 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 building. So by the time you get to 30, 35, you're rich pretty much. You have enough property, you have enough businesses, you have enough money that's making money for you, so you don't even have to work anymore. And that's one of the qualities that they don't teach us in school. They teach us in your 20s or when you're done school that you get a good job and you work for the next 45 years. And a lot of people in their 40s right now see that that's not going to work out for them because one, they maybe not doing the right career, they might not be doing the right job, but they also don't know what to do with their money when they make it. They're blowing it, they're not investing it. And right now, real estate is so expensive in the GTA area, that's where I'm from, that they can't find good deals. But if you understand how to play the game of money and the rules of money and the game of life and the game of investing in real estate, you'll find good deals. There's good deals out there. There's a lot of cheap real estate out there. But again, who do you talk to? Where do you look? And how do you get it? And those were some of the rules I teach some of my clients. Um, how to find good properties, how to invest, how to put a deal together with a partner, how to like how long do I hold this property for? How do I turn this property into income property? How long do I hold it on? I'd say hold on to your property as long as you can. If you can hold on to your property for 100 years, why not? Because if it goes up in value, you can always go back to the bank and you can always leverage your property. And you can always, if you need money, you can always go back to the bank and say, hey, I need money against my property because it's gone up. So again, like there's a lot of ways that you can use real estate as a bank, but you have to buy it first, right? You have to know how to manage it. You have to know obtain it. You have to know how to get it, and then you can use it as income property. You can use it as a bank. So again, I know a lot of people, young people, are watching us because a lot of kids love the cartoon. But we're gonna start doing some lives where we can do real lives with the kids and with ourselves, and then you guys can see what our lives are really like. Because a lot of stuff in the cartoon is true. A lot of our lives Michelle puts in the cartoon. So you guys, when you watch a cartoon, it's pretty much like you're seeing our lives. It's just in animation. It's in a cartoon phase. And some of you guys that are on the other pages that I have, Running Maverick, Money Maverick, Active Dad, we have a channel called Chilling with the Johnsons on YouTube. Currently, I think we have 234,000 subscribers on our page, and my wife just put out a new episode today. So guys can type in Chilling with the Johnsons and you can go and see our episode today that she just put out. And so, like I said, I share my life with you guys. Like again, we played that board game. I ended up getting all the rat race first, and I ended up buying income property that made $50,000 a month on the outside. I think it was the Russian oil deal, and I ended up rolling a four, and I ended up winning. So again, I've been playing this game for about 20 years. I've learned a lot from it. I've used a lot of the strategies in the game in my own life, and it's definitely a good game for you guys to play. And also the books, Rich Dad Poor Dad, Cash Flow Quadrant. Um, there's a lot of different books in this series, but a lot those are the first two, and there's many other books in the series that you could read too, and they definitely will help you with your mindset. Definitely, it's all about mindset. Like if your mindset's in the poor mentality, you'll never become rich. Because when you see an opportunity, you might not have the money, or if you see an opportunity that's a really good deal, you might not see it as a good deal because your mindset's thinking poor. Your mindset's pretty much thinking, I can't afford it. How can I get it? Um, this is not for me. Meanwhile, if you have a rich mentality, a rich mindset, you'll be like, you know what? That's a good deal. I see that's a good deal. I should buy it. I should obtain it. I should find somebody that has the money and I have the mindset to buy it. We can do a partnership and buy it together. So there's many different ways that you can acquire property, acquire real estate, acquire business. But again, if your mindset's not in the right place and you're not thinking like a rich person, it's very hard to obtain um, those things, right? Because you might be, like I said, thinking that it's not for me. That's only for rich people. I'm poor. I'm broke. I have no money. Um, I used to have that. I don't have it anymore. Oh, that was for older people. That's not because if you can buy properties in your 20s, by the time you're 30, 40 years old, you're ahead of the game. You don't have to wait till you're in your 30s and 40s to buy real estate, especially if you know what you're doing. You want to buy it early. Like many other people, if you talk to them that bought property 20, 30 years ago, they're laughing. They have a lot of money. It's those that are trying to buy property now when everything's so expensive. It's very hard to buy property when it's very expensive. So again, that's what I help some of my clients with. That's what I'm helping my children with. Make sure they understand real estate and investing in stocks and how to manage money, how to buy assets at a young age, how to do the best thing. Like again, if my kids don't want to go to school when they get older, but they want to make money, but they have a good plan, I'm okay with that. Right? Like years and years and years ago, I went to college, and I wouldn't want to say I wasted my time in college, but when I got to college, I didn't know what I wanted to do, and I ended up taking a course which I didn't like, and I finished, but I've never used it because I just don't like it. Like in life, you want to do things that make you happy. You want to make sure that you do things that make you money, and that you enjoy it. And I didn't enjoy it, so I ended up finishing my studies, but I really didn't go into it. I ended up straight into running my own business, which is really good. Running your own business at a young age, at least you can take more risk because you don't have that much dependence, you don't have that much responsibilities, and you can take more risk when you're young. When you don't have much, when you don't have kids, you don't have a girlfriend, or you don't have a wife, you don't have big expenses, you still living at home. You can try many different things. You could travel. You could work two, three jobs because you can save all that money. You could, like I said, you could try different things because you're young, right? You can enjoy your 20s. Nothing wrong with enjoying your 20s, but if you have a goal to make money and save it and invest it, you could do both. Or you could just like pretty much have some delayed gratification where you could say, okay, yourself, you know what, I'm not going to go out tonight. I'm not going to go out this year. I'm going to save my money so I want to buy my house in the next couple of years. And I'm going to look for investments like stocks, crypto, real estate, whatever it is, right? You just got to make sure you do your own due diligence. You make sure you do your own research on what you want to do. Maybe get some mentors, get people that can help you with what you want to attain, what you want to achieve, and try and find ways that you can get ahead, right? Nothing's wrong with getting ahead, right? If you want to get ahead and your friends don't want to get ahead, maybe you would need some new friends, right? You can give me some likes. Again, if you guys like the stuff that I'm talking about, share and like this video, subscribe to our page. Help us get to 500,000 followers by the end of the year. That's our goal. We want to get to 500,000 followers by the end of the year. And by next year, the end of next year, we want to get to 1 million, right? We want to grow the page so we can get to more people out there. We want to get some brand deals. And we also want to get a producer that can help us produce the show, Chilling with the Johnsons, on the mainframe, on the big screen. You know what I mean? Like even have a Chilling with the Johnsons movie. Why not? Like that's the plans, right? Like why not think big? Again, you young people out there, think big. Don't make your other, like don't make your friends or anybody out there make you not think that you can't achieve big things. You can achieve big things. You just gotta have the right plan. I'm always talking about plan. Write your plan down and execute. Take action. Get stuff done. You know, a lot of times people in life, oh, you that's not for you. You can't do it. Don't believe it. Anything's possible, right? You just gotta put the right plan together. Like you might not be the next LeBron James, but at least you can play basketball. You know what I mean? Like that might not be your path, but at the end of the day, that doesn't mean that you can't achieve great things. You can still achieve great things. You may, like I said, you may not be the next LeBron James, but you be your best. Do your best. Be your best. Get everything that you want in life. Go for it. Right? Don't let anybody put you down and say it's not for you. If you believe it, a lot of times it starts in your head. You have to believe it first. If you believe it, you can achieve it, and that's a real thing. That's not a lie. Like I said, you might not be the next LeBron James, but maybe you can be good enough that you can get a scholarship to go to the States and play ball. Maybe you can at least make it to the NBA. A lot of those guys may not be as good as LeBron James, but they made it to the NBA. So at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Whatever your goals is, make sure that you have many goals. You have many dreams that you want to achieve. So if doesn't end up being your be all end all, maybe you can be an engineer. Maybe you can be a doctor. Maybe you can be a lawyer. Maybe you can be a crypto maniac. Maybe you could be a stock legend, like investing legend. Like it doesn't necessarily have to be like, okay, I didn't work out, I can't be a doctor, but you can be something else. You can be a businessman that makes a lot of money, or you can be a parent and you could have three, four kids with some. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, it doesn't mean that just because you didn't achieve something that you can't achieve something else, right? In life, you got to try again. Can't give up. Like we all have ups and downs. We all have things that happen to us throughout our lives, but it doesn't mean that it's the end all be all. You can get back up as long as you any day above ground is a good day, right? So until the fat lady sings, or unless God says your time is up, you got another day to achieve it again. You have another day to try it again. You have another day to see if you can get it done, right? But don't give up. Take action every day. So again, like I said, like I know there's a lot of young people out there watching the show because they love the cartoon, but we're gonna start doing some new lives with you guys so you can see the family in real face person. But I'm starting to do new videos for the new year where you guys probably didn't even know that there was a dad out there on Chilling with the Johnsons, and that's me. My name's Mark, and we got four children, and my wife does the Chilling with the Johnsons cartoon, and we're married 12 years, and we have a lot of experience. We may not be experts, but we definitely try and be the best parents. I try to be the best husband, best father I can be to my children, and husband to my wife. And I try and be the best man I can, businessman. And again, if you guys have any concerns, questions, you want to DM us, you want to send us an email, why not? All the email is there. You can DM us if you have any questions, see if we can answer you guys. Whatever it is, like if you're concerned about, you don't know what you want to do in life, you don't know what you want to go into after you're done school. For the young parents out there that have children, you have a first baby, you're not sure how to raise the baby, you're trying but it's not working. Whatever it is, whatever questions you guys ask, you can ask on our page or comment down below, and we'll try and answer you guys back again. And again, you're not sure what you want to do in life. You tried something that didn't work out. What should you do? You can't find a mate. The dating life is really hard. I know a lot of people have been telling me dating life right now is so hard again among young people because they can't find the right mate, and that could be an issue that you have too. Um, yeah, I stopped dating like 15, well, what was it? 15 different people 15 years ago, right? Because I got married 12 years ago. So again, like, yeah, I know it's the world has changed so much in the last 12 years that, yeah, it's hard to find a mate, hard to have kids, it's hard to build a family, it's hard to even make money, where to invest. What do I do first? Buy a house or start a family? Do I find a job first, or do I build a family first, or what do I do? How do I plan my life? I even help people with life coaching, money life coaching. And again, if that's you, send me a message, see if I can help you out. But that's what I'm about, just trying to help as many people as I can through my videos. I started a new clothing line this year. It's called runningmaverick.com. Check it out. Where we have like apparel, athletic apparel. We have like sweatpants, t-shirts, hoodies, yoga mats, water bottles, like starting out. So I hope you guys can support it. If you guys like it, you can share it with your friends. And that's what we got going on right now. A new clothing line, runningmaverick.com. I'll put in the caption below. And if you guys like it, check out the website. And if there's something that is not there, that's missing, you can message me and say, hey, I need to get some ankle weights, or I need to get some calf sleeves, or whatever it is, headbands. If it's not on the website, maybe I can get it for you somewhere else. But yeah, that's what you got going on. Many different things. That's why I want to encourage everybody out there. It's 2025. Whatever you didn't get to do last year, plan, write, and execute it this year so you can get it done. Right? That's what it's all about. This year's a big year for everybody. It's a big year for us, Chilling with the Johnsons. Big year for me and my family. We got many things that we want going on, and I hope you guys have a lot going on too. How's your resolutions going? I hope you guys have a lot of stuff written down, and you guys are checking it off day by day or week by week, or we're still in the first month of the year. So hopefully by the end of January, you guys have some big things that you have accomplished, or at least some big things that you took advantage of and accomplished. That's what it's all about. Try again. Take action. Don't procrastinate. Don't be putting stuff off. Just execute. Get it done as soon as possible. So at least you can say I accomplished something. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to motivate you guys to accomplish as much stuff as you can, because who else is going to do it? If you don't do it, who's going to do it for you, right? Like at the end of the day, you take charge. You get it done. You do it. If it doesn't work the first time, try again. If it doesn't work the second time, try again. If it doesn't work the third time, try again. If it doesn't work the 10th time, maybe you got to change it up a little bit, but try again. Don't give up, because who else is going to do it for you? And then you don't want to be on your end and say, oh, I have regrets. I didn't try this. I didn't try that. I didn't do this. I didn't accomplish this. Oh, I failed once and I never went back again. That's crap. Get back up and try it again. You only have yourself to blame, right? Like, it's not necessarily what happens to you, it's how you react to it. That's the key in life. A lot of you young people out there, as I became more and more mature and I become more and more older and I learn more and more things, it's how you react to things that affects you the most. Like, someone steps on your foot. So what are you gonna do? Kill them? No, just brush it off and move on. Like, I heard the other day or a couple of days ago, some guy got killed because he started rapping about some stuff, and he was supposed to be like some superstar in Philadelphia, a young guy, and he ended up rapping about the wrong stuff to the wrong people, and he ended up getting shot up and killed. And he was a prospect, like he was an actual prospect, like he could have maybe made it to the NBA, and now he's dead. Like, at the end of the day, don't make certain things throw you off, right? Make sure you do the right stuff, because life is so hard already. Why cause someone to come after you when you really didn't have to do that? It's not worth it. All the clout and all the ego and big personality is not worth it. At the end of the day, like, there's so much people that I went to high school with that I don't even know, I don't even talk to anymore. And the thing is, in high school, we put everybody on a pedestal. When we're in a school, we always put these certain people on a pedestal. Meanwhile, if you see them 20 years later, they're nobodies. Nobody knows them. Then you have nothing going on. And then the people then that weren't necessarily the ones that stood out always, they're the ones that are crushing it. They're presidents, they're engineers, they're doctors, they're nurses, they're killing it. Meanwhile, in school, you probably didn't even know who they were because you weren't in the in crowd. Meanwhile, everybody that was in the in crowd is not even doing anything now, probably. 20 years later, they're probably like divorced, broke, um, had six careers because they couldn't find the one they wanted, were famous but not famous anymore. Like, a lot of times you put a lot of people on pedestals, and at the end of the day, they don't amount to anything. Or we're even doing better than they are because we're taking charge, we're taking action, right? Don't worry about what other people think. Don't worry about what people say. Just do what you got to do for you and yours and take care of business and get the job done. That's what it's all about. So, again, if you guys like my content, share and like it. Subscribe to my page. Chilling with the Johnsons. I have another page, Running Maverick and Money Maverick, and also Active Dad, where I teach parents about parenthood, how to raise kids, how to have kids, how to be the best father, how to be the best husband. And I hope you guys like the content. Again, happy 2025 to everybody out there. Keep pushing, don't give up, believe in yourself, you can do it. And all the best, all right? Take care.